I think most of us would agree that there has been a Dale Earnhardt Jr. shaped hole in the Disney Cars diecast line since 2010. Yeah, that's coming on 15 years ago since his last release, which is terribly sad. It's like, wow, thank goodness he's actually not that expensive, all things considered, on eBay, because he is a classic, iconic, just really cool character. The fact that they implemented him into the movie, obviously based on and voiced by Dale Earnhardt Jr. in real life. The car looks great, great paint scheme, and yet because of legality issues with the copyright and the copyright owner, apparently Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s stepmom, not wanting any merch to be produced on this side of things. Although I have heard that situation has improved and that the ownership's changed a little bit or something. Let me know. I know there are a lot of Dale Earnhardt experts down in the comments below, so please tell me, give me some insight on where the situation stands, and if there's any chance we will maybe get a Dale Earnhardt release in the future, Dale Earnhardt Jr. I should say. Just would be so cool. I would be so down for that. It would be a Thailand variant, obviously, but just the fact to have him back after almost 2 decades, probably it would be, is just wild. But today, we are still going to celebrate him through a custom, a white Dale Earnhardt Jr., kind of a weird custom. I don't know who did it. I just saw it on eBay. It's tremendous quality. I was like, I want that. It was relatively inexpensive. And here we are today. Let's dive right on into it. We're going to do a side-by-side comparison with the regular Dale Earnhardt Jr. This is the Motor Speedway of the South version, so it's the Nitro model, but with plastic tires. It's not the 2010 rubber tire version, which was his official last release. Obviously, most people recognize this release, which was his single prior to the 2010 rubber tire version, in which, yeah, he has his own unique model, which is pretty great. This is actually one of my most beat up cars. He's got quite a few chips on the spoiler there and on the fender, but yeah, this is one of my older cars for sure that is still being displayed, which is pretty cool. Yeah, this car is definitely the 2008 version. But yeah, the expression's very different because, I mean, it's pretty easy to tell. Yeah, whoever customized this did not use the Dale Earnhardt model. Like, they did not use a Dale Earnhardt rubber tire version, or most certainly, hopefully not, the Motor Speedway of the South version, as those are limited to 1,000. So probably just took any random old racer. Probably it could have been gaskets. Who has these darker red rims? Like, these maybe could just be Lightning McQueen's wheels, which was a great decision, by the way, to use red wheels for this custom because it provides such a great contrast with the white, right? Looks fantastic. Could just be like any old Nitro-Wade, or who's another one? Maybe No Stall. That could be an option for sure. But yeah, that's why the expression is quite a bit different here. But it looks good. I think the expression's better than what you get on the Motor Speedway of the South version, just with the eyes being a little closer together and smaller. All the decals are the same, though. I mean, we're going to find out, but everything looks the same. You got the crest there, the coat of arms with like the compass and the leaf display. It looks awesome. You got the Dale Earnhardt Jr. signature, but in a slightly different form. It's not the same exact signature you see on the Mattel version here, the real version. Excuse me, guys. Take a look at the sides here. You got the contingency sponsors looking nice and crisp because it's China, not Thailand. Obviously, the red versus the black wheels, which looks great. A red number 8 instead of the white number 8. Man, that is perfect. What a great decision there. You do have the black stripes behind it. You get the Dale Earnhardt signature over here, which again is quite a bit different from the official version. I don't know why. Maybe the customizer wasn't able to obtain that decal or that image, and so they created something that probably is just a font that the person typed it into. And again, on the roof here, you have the 8 in red instead of white, which looks fantastic. And also, a really good call down here is to add a black outline to the JR emblem, so that stands out on top of the white paint. although the Dale Earnhardt Jr. text there with the underline beneath it was just removed because obviously that would blend in and be practically invisible unless you add a black outline around that, but it's too small of a text to really make it worth it. And then you got the signature being different here on the back, which is pretty cool, although you do sacrifice the fact that it would say Dale Earnhardt Inc. Now it just is the Dale Earnhardt Jr. custom-made signature. Still good stuff, though. You got the white window bars as well, so it's not like they cheaped out and used something conducive or something easy like the black wheels that came with maybe Nitro or the white window bars that maybe came with, I don't know, what's a model? What car model, besides the Apple car, has the white window bars? Or maybe he painted those. It's very possible he actually just painted those. Or she. Could be a she as well. But yeah, this is a phenomenal custom. It's simple, but it's literally perfect. Like, it's exactly what a white alternative paint job Dale Earnhardt Jr. would look like. And I feel that, I mean, is there a chance this was based on a actual paint job that he used IRL? I'm not a big NASCAR guy, as you guys know. I prefer other sports, so that's why I always leave it up to you guys for my Dale Earnhardt Jr. knowledge, for my NASCAR series knowledge, Richard Petty, etc. You guys are the best at supplying that, so maybe this is based on an actual paint job he had in NASCAR. Let me know in the comments below. But I do have some other Dale Earnhardt Bonanza action to show you guys here. Obviously, the standard release, which is, again, just really great. I would love to see this guy back. Now, the question, though, would be, if Mattel were to re-release him, would they just use the Nitro model? Because it's so much easier to just use a pre-existing mold instead of create a whole new mold for this guy here, this design. I don't know. I think there's a good chance that they were to go to that mold over there, which would be a little unfortunate because this is way more accurate, looks way better expression as well. But I wouldn't put it past them at all. This guy's also got gray wheels instead of the black on the other version. But all the decals are the same. It's just a way more accurate model. Now, the factory customizers can never quite get it right. It's so strange to me. It's like you had two chances, really. I mean, there were two other models you could have done the Dale Earnhardt factory custom in, and you did neither of those. You went for the RPM Octane Gain Piston Cup Racer model. I mean, I guess it's cool for a collector like me because now I get more variety. I have Dale Earnhardt Jr. regular. I got Dale Earnhardt Jr. Motor Speed Assault, Dale Earnhardt Jr. rubber tires, a white Dale Earnhardt Jr. I got RPM model Dale Earnhardt Jr. in light red. I got RPM model Dale Earnhardt Jr. in a dark maroon red, which actually is pretty cool. This is a newer add to my collection, I think. I don't know, maybe I got this one a while ago, but in some lights it looks brown. Like, this is a very dark shade of red, and it looks super interesting with the Dale Earnhardt Jr. decals and all that, whereas this one, you know, the color is pretty much perfect in terms of the shade of red. Yeah, so it's just so strange that they also did such a darker shade one, and then you have your Dale Earnhardt pickup truck, factory custom, crew chief, whatever you want to call it, without the headset, which is also really nice that they chose to do Dale, because let's be real, they did not do every Piston Cup racer. They didn't give them all these trucks, right? There's a whole bunch that got left out. Like, for example, trying to think of one that, yeah, Vuzine didn't get one, Gasprin didn't get one, but they did do Dale Earnhardt Jr. They also did Fabulous Hudson Hornet, which is kind of interesting. So, yeah, just kind of becoming a Dale Earnhardt team video, which I actually did do, but now it would obviously be updated. It did include this hauler at the time, though, which is one of my favorite customs to date here, just because such an iconic hauler. Used the no-stall semi, so he's got the cool shocked expression, and just a perfect execution of what the hauler, which we do see in full in the movie, like what it looks like as a diecast here. You got the 8 there on the roof, Dale Earnhardt Jr. 8 on the back. I always loved his design because it's so unique. It's not the typical, yeah, slap the decal, some nice graphics on there. No, this has the side of them with his eyes. Like, I don't know, it's like a cartoon version, a side profile. It's really cool, really unique. I'm a big fan of it. This is one of my favorite custom haulers in my collection. But that's all I have for you guys for this review of, a custom white Dale Earnhardt Jr. I hope you guys have been enjoying the daily videos since December 14th. Basically a continuation of the 12 days of Christmas. It's like, I was having such a great time making those videos. It's like, what the hell? Why not continue and do some more? I have so many great ideas, and if I don't just rip them off in a daily form here, I mean, some of the videos probably wouldn't come out for another 3 to 4 months. And the other thing is I know a lot of you guys are off of school, right? You guys got days off, so it's a perfect time to just binge some Mr. Docket content at home. And you know what? I'm feeling jolly. I want to show you guys one more thing, a little surprise that maybe some of you haven't seen, although I did show it in my most recent Giga Haul video. I'll be right back. So this was a custom that I just recently added to my... So this is a custom that I just got off eBay, a lot more expensive than the white Dale custom, and you guys helped me out big time. This was a Dale Earnhardt Sr. depiction in diecast form using a paint job that he actually sported in real life, and the Mount Rushmore is actually just 3 pictures of Dale Earnhardt Sr. himself. Probably should have realized that myself. I mean, he does look kind of similar. Got the shades and the mustache and all 3. Well, the mustache and all 3 shades and 2 of them. But hey, like I said, I don't know much about NASCAR, but it made me love this custom so much more. I mean, it's got the Chevy logo there. I love the gray along the bottom. Won't be opening this one up. Obviously, it's in such a great custom package. But it is kind of cool to show these side by side. Dale Earnhardt Sr., Dale Earnhardt Jr. in white, and then Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s regular paint job. Really cool stuff here. I would love to open this up and review it. And maybe one day I'll either find another. Maybe the customizer did 2. Maybe the customizer did more than 1. Maybe I could find the customizer, even though this is probably an old custom, to do me another one. Or I'll just ask someone like Jim Scavenger to replicate this design. And yeah, that would be pretty awesome. I mean, it's just such a great custom package that I would never bust it open with the art and everything. Like, I don't know how they made this. I really have no idea. It is some next level technology. But that's all I have for you guys. Thank you as always for watching, and I will see you tomorrow for another video. Bye now.